Welcome to next video in the C tutorials. In this video, we are going to see for loop in the iterative statements. The for loop is the most important statement in this iterative statements. So at very first, I want to show you the syntax of the for loop. For you need to give brackets. So you need to give brackets immediately after the for. After this, you need to use this curly braces. So whatever we want to do with this for, you need to give inside this for. So I want to clear what is the advantages that are more than the while do while. See here, you are flexible to take three things at one place. Like you can assign the value to variable, you can take condition, you can increment and decrement. All these are combo at one place. So this is the advantages that are more than while and do while. Now in order to understand better, let us make a small experiment. Like I am taking I variable of int data type. Here we can assign the value to the variable here only. So here I am removing this and I am assigning the value of variable like I equals to 1, and I am taking the condition like inside this I want to perform a task. Like so you can take decision directly here, like I less than or equals to 5, that many times the condition is true, that many times the for loop is going to execute. Now you can give here decrement or increment directly here only. I am incrementing the value of I by 1 of every iteration. Iteration means simply looping. See, this is, I think you have cleared this thing, or you can change. I want to print up to 10 times. So if I run this, you can see here the always printing 10 times. So this is the syntax of for loop. So for better understanding, let us consider an example. I create a program to print multiplication tables for a given number. I think you have idea on the multiplication tables. I am taking a num variable of int data type. Again, for iteration purpose, I am taking I. Let's take, we can give the value of I in the for loop only. So what is the syntax of for loop? For loop is like this. So syntax of the for loop is this, like so here you can give the value of the variable, like I am giving I equals to 1. So before that I want to take the value of this num from the user side. So for this purpose I am advising user. Okay, I have advised the user like this. I am scanning that the enter number into this num variable. I have declared the num variable like this. Now here you need to give at very first I assign the value of that I variable for iteration purpose. At very second thing of this for loop is you need to give condition, like I want to print up to 10 times. So I am using a 10 here. Again I am incrementing here. So here I want to give print statement. See here I am giving the num, means you can call 5 into 1 equals to 5, like that. So at very first I want to print the num. At second step I want to print the iteration number, means I value. This percentage d I want to give like num into I. I'm closing this. So every time I want to print in the next line. So if I run this, you can check out the here, enter the num for multiplication tables. I'm giving the number 5. You can see here 5 into 1. See, the multiplication tables are successfully printed. So this is how you can do the things.